Hey, if you're seeing my face, there is a message from the divine that you need to hear within this moment in time. And I always pray that my videos always show up on somebody else's feed when they need to hear it within divine timing. So, let's see what type of clarity or anything you need to know along your path and what your guides want you to know at this time. Right, 3 of Pentacles, you are working very hard. I feel like this is career, if I'm having a guess. You may be feeling like you're not seeing the progress on the work that you've been putting in. With the Ace of Wands here reversed, it seems like you are kind of like you thought the process or the progress should have been more by now. And there's kind of like a disappointment of that. I'm talking to a divine feminine, and this divine feminine is very good with loving themselves, and they've been doing a very, very good job of going back within and not overworking themselves. But it seems like you are just kind of a little bit in disappointment right now about what you're seeing around you. Okay, what else? But there is celebration with your guides here, okay? And then another card indicating celebration as well, the 9 of Cups, 3 and 9. So let's go more into this hard work here that you're feeling at this time. Fool. You feel like the leaps that you've taken weren't correct, or you're having doubts about the risks and leaps of faith that you've been guided to do along your path here. Okay? And kind of like you have fear over the work you've been doing with other people as well. Definitely much having these doubts, and your guides are indicating to you that slow and steady wins the race, and every risk that you've taken has gotten you closer and closer to your dreams, and you have not taken any bad risks on your path here. 4 of Wands, celebration, victory. Like, they're indicating to you that you are on the right path and you made the right decisions along your path here. In the middle of the spread, we have you. So this is indicating that you were supposed to see this message and that this is going to give you clarity on moving forward. To my left here is the anxiety, the hard work that you have put in and you feel like it's not working out. And then to my right, we have the celebration cards, okay? The Temperance here. Patience. Patience. They're telling you to be very patient with yourself. They know you see progress. They know you see little bits and pieces starting to work out in everything that you've been working on. And they know because it's not in a way of you feeling fulfilled in a way, or being in the pace that you want it to be, that's where that disappointment comes in. But everything is working out in divine timing, and that on this journey, your guides have always had your back. They never let you fall, and they always had something there for you, okay? This is regarding your new beginnings. This is regarding the work that you've been putting in to let go of things, especially within yourself, the healing work that you've done on yourself. You are going to be celebrated in a way that you don't even imagine yet. And they're saying that they're celebrating you for that, for doing what it takes to heal, being that person to have the drive to do that. Okay? Eight of Wands. All those leaps that you've taken, or have taken, yes, they were fast. These were decisions that needed to be taken very fast, and maybe you feel like those risks, those leaps of faith weren't actually supposed to be taken that way, and they're indicating to you that it was supposed to happen that way, because there were tower moments. If you didn't take those risks in time, there were going to be tower moments that were going to disrupt what your plan is here, what you're supposed to be doing, and it was like a last minute taking risks. And they want to let you know that it has always and always will work out for you. What else do we have here? Seven of Pentacles. The partnerships that you are in now with working with people, you're working with a lot of new people, or people that are kind of like your soul tribe. I think you're realizing that people that you work with, the people that will be there and be your soul tribe, will always stay there. You're never going to feel alone. Your tribe will always find you and see your pure light. And maybe that's something that you had a problem with, is not seeing your light, or seeing your light so they take it and use it, or they don't see your light and believe narratives that people placed onto you out of jealousy, out of envy, and you feel like, are these people going to last? And they are. They're your soul tribe, okay? And with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's kind of like it was meant to happen. Like the seeds are growing within these partnerships, the people that you're working with, and it's supposed to be that way. The challenge of seeing the celebration within yourself, the challenge of seeing the growth that you've done on yourself. And it's a challenge. It is, because it's like they want you to look at it as a perspective on like a year ago. Where were you a year ago? And where are you now? Just because you're not seeing the progress in the way that you want it to doesn't mean that you haven't grown into a beautiful person that you need to be. These Six of Swords. So having patience that everything is moving forward and moving away from a stagnant period in time right now. But your guides have like celebrations on celebrations for you. And that's what they want you to know. Yeah. Saving yourself by letting go of certain patterns within yourself. I think the more that you got to know yourself, got to know patterns, where you kept yourself stuck, where you had these negative mindsets and you had to let them go. And your guides are celebrating you because it takes guts to do that. And you are charging forward in life because you're doing this. Okay, this might be a part 2. Achievements. These were achievements, the fast-paced risk-taking. These were all achievements that have led you up to this point. And every jump was meant to happen, okay, along your path. We have the Empress. So again, somebody that is in their feminine energy and birthing new ideas, new things to do along your path that is meant to happen. There's a lot of new ideas that you are working with these people, and it's going to work out. Within this, don't hold on to things so tightly, like the outcomes of things so tightly, because sometimes your guides will surprise you on how things come in